notice me, because I want to fit in. Sorry, you're just not terribly important to me. Did you know that Whitney Houston's debut LP, her phone #1 single song? Did you know that Christy, there are no girls with good personalities? I don't think we should see each other anymore. It never was supposed to be. Gotta return some videotapes. Have to return some videotapes. Did you know I'm utterly insane? I like to dissect girls that ate some of their brains. Gotta return some videotapes. I'm really late. Gotta return some videotapes. I guess I'm probably returning videotapes. Gotta return some videotapes. I guess I'm probably returning videotapes.
The following program is rated TV-17, containing bad language,
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
sexual situations,
Like, you're gonna take your pants off instead?
nudity,
Sure.
and graphic depictions of nut-crunching dick kicks.
Oh, I just had to kick you in the diddly again.
Parental discretion is advised.
Wrong show. Fuck.
Damn, do you always forget that?
Wrong.
We got this thing we do on ANS. And Sean's always trying to do it on ACBA. I'm like, no, it's the wrong show, man.
I'm here.
Yeah. And welcome everybody to another Appreciate Comic Book Art live Tuesdays at 10. Here we are, ready to roll. I gotta say, I'm feeling a lot better. You're gonna get a little bit of that cough tonight. I do apologize, but this is the best I've felt in probably about a week or so. So coming off of last week's very inspiring show, we got another very inspiring show. I'm very excited about tonight. But before we do though, how are you guys doing?
Great.
How's your week been? How was your weekend? How was Super Bowl Sunday for you?
I didn't watch it.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I went to go see Static X. And
that's right.
City.
Static X.
How was that?
They put on a really good show. Seven Dust killed it as always. Static X, their performance was fucking very, 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 very entertaining. So if you're into that, I suggest go see them if they're around your ways. And I lost $21.95 at the casino.
Oh, there you go. That's not too bad, right?
I mean, still $21.95.
I mean, it's still $21.
Still $21.95.
Everything else is
Could have been worse, you know.
Yeah.
How about you, Kayla? I know you watched the Super Bowl. So did I.
I was disappointed.
Yeah, you know, everyone's disappointed. Nobody likes the Chiefs. Apologize to any Chiefs fans out there.
I'm pissed.
I can tell. But you're pissed for different reasons. I didn't have a team in the Super Bowl, so I didn't really care who won. But Kayla.
Well, my stepfather is a
way more
49ers
personal.
fan, number one. And number two, they need to stop trying to compare Patrick Mahomes to
go.
freaking Tom Brady.
Here it goes.
They need to not do it.
Here comes
No.
the Boston.
No.
Tom Brady, the greatest deadbeat dad ever.
Oh
He's
shit!
not a deadbeat dad. He's always with his kids.
The
You
first
leave
one,
Tom Brady alone.
Okay, so the things
Leave
that set
Tom Brady
Kayla off
alone.
are Adams talk, Chris Claremont bashing, and now Tom Brady bashing.
Listen,
So now we
Tom
know
Brady
three
broke
things.
my
Three
heart
things.
when he went down to Florida, and I still loved that man. I still loved him.
Oh.
Because
Yeah,
Tom
okay.
Brady can do no wrong. He's Tom
Well, I don't
Brady.
know about
He's
that.
the GOAT.
except for leave his first chick for.
Oh
somebody else.
damn!
I digress.
Hail the Core 20s in the house, by the way. Yes. The coolest group of people to ever be in the chat. The Core 20. We love you all. Thanks for being here. Yeah, look at that. We
Sean's
appreciate each and every one of you.
Just kill me.
Do what?
Sean's
Sean's-
dance, you missed it. He put out like 3 claws. Then he's crawling.
That's good. Say out of the chat real quick. We got Mark Penguin first, number 1 in the chat, number 1 in our hearts. Great to see you, brother. Says Battle Chasers was my best friend in high school's favorite comic book. I remember whenever I went to the comic store with him, I asked if the new issue was out. I was told no.
Many times.
Yeah. Yep. That would be that time. Got the fairies in the house as well. Hail.
What's up,
Good
man?
to see you.
Hot off of Jay's
up, man?
show.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
a great
yes.
interview.
Yes. I did not catch. I gotta catch the replay. I've been so damn busy. That's crazy. Yeah, remember the channel Rick Staler in the house. Good to see you, brother.
Rick.
Repairman Jack. Hail Joe and Sean. Hail to you. And Kayla. Hail Comicscape. Here on the Steadfast member of the channel is here. One sec. I promise there's gonna be less of that this time around. I would just say that. Hail, brother. Good to see you. We got John, member of the channel in the house as well.
Oh,
Parks
fucking
9.
John.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Oh, Tarks 9 got the Reaper cover up there.
Yeah, I will say that the
That's a
Avatar
real
here
fan.
is my favorite. I just have to say.
Let's
remember
pit
the channel
all
Tarks
Joe's
9 in the
fans
house.
against him.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll see what happens.
Who's your favorite?
Everybody's my favorite. Mega Man MG is in the house. Good to see you, brother. We
Mad at
also
you,
have
Mega Man. I saw your comment.
who's a what?
Mad at Mega Man. I saw his comment. We're getting past the Brady era.
Oh, yeah.
Saw
yeah,
that.
Triggering.
Very
Six
triggering.
Studios member of the channel is in the house. Great to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. I think Jay, there we go. What's up?
Gooch.
Yo, Kayla, Sean, and Joe. Why
The Gooch.
is Kayla the first one he says hi to?
You know what? At least somebody says hi to
Imagine.
me first.
Ah,
I don't
I'm
know
just
about that.
saying.
I don't know.
That
I
means-
don't know if I like that. Matt's in the house says there wasn't enough Taylor coverage. I heard they showed her like 12 or 15 times.
You know who looked beautiful? Blake Lively was
Oh,
next
yeah.
to Taylor Swift, Ryan Reynolds' wife.
She's always good looking.
She was like spray tanned and had her hair curled. I believe that was her. She looked so great at the Super Bowl.
I know she was there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Henry
she was-
Venus is in the house.
What's up,
Good
Oh,
to see
man?
you, brother.
Henry.
Member of the channel, Christopher Bouchard
Bouchard.
in the house. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. The Bretsky the Great. Salute to the chat. Salute to Joe, Sean, and Kayla. Smang that like button. Yes, appreciate if you guys do. Please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Sheldon Martin, member of the channel, is in the house as well. All right, great to see you guys. Thank you for being here tonight. We got 30 people in the chat over here. Who we got on Rumble? We got 3 watching over on Rumble. Shout out to the Rumbleites. We appreciate you guys. No polls tonight. Wait, no, I should do. Yeah. No, I got to do a poll. I forgot. I want to know how many people have seen the books that we show out here. I'm assuming most everybody has seen this, but I'm curious. Have you read Battle? 2 words? Chasers.
What's the word? Chasers.
All right, there we go. Polls in the chat. All right, we're gonna get rolling here. Please check out the poll, because I'm interested to see how many people have seen some of these books for the first time. If you've seen them before, and if you've seen them before, please engage in the comments. Let's talk about it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Before we get rolling, though, I just wanted to show this teaser. What is this we're looking at? You might wonder. This is every single page.
You're gonna take this off before someone zooms in. They're gonna screenshot it and zoom in on everything.
Okay, screened out. There we go. Finished. Ready to rock and roll. We're going over edits right now on the script. Like I said that to Mark to do the official editing once it's all done, and get it to Eric to do the letters. But we are that damn close. Everything completely done. Art done. Colors done. Ready to roll. Just get to the next stage. I'm very, very excited. Just want to share.
More importantly, one step closer to that Type 1 cover by Joe M Sonntag.
That's right. My next task. Yeah, I was gonna say something cooler though. Anyway, yeah, my next task. Doing that. We're gonna knock it out. That's gonna be awesome. We got all right, jumping into this. Yeah, you know what's up. The gooch. I chased Elisa Keys to eat an old French fry stuck to her back. I thought it was cool, dirty.
Yeah. That Usher halftime show was great for me. It was really great.
Work on your game, John.
That was great. I liked the Usher halftime show. When Little John came out, I lost my mind. See, because I'm from the Little John generation, okay?
I don't care about any of
Don't
those.
talk no shit, won't be no shit. That was my generation. The
Yeah.
clubs, when you went out to the clubs, every dance could turn into a fight. The music was appropriate for both. It was fun back then.
Check your chick.
Yeah, not my scene. So I didn't really watch the Super Bowl halftime show.
Looking in your eyes.
All right, let's jump into this real quick before we go. Joe Mod's Battle Chasers, 1998. Sean, what can you tell us about this?
Excitement. When I first saw on Wizard Magazine that Joe Mad, J. Scott Campbell, and Humberto Ramos were doing their own imprint image for Cliffhanger.
Yes.
Minus Michael Turner maybe being attached. This was monumental. Cool. The 16-year-old in me just wanted to draw and create even more to see some of my newer aspiring artists take their own leap. And I think all three of them leveled up in such a artistic way. Like just whatever they did, whatever they smoked, whatever they drank, I don't know, but it was awesome. And I ate it up and bought every single cover of every single book, even though it took 20 years for them all to come out, except for Crimson.
Yeah. I think this was probably my favorite of Cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. Took 20 years to resolve it.
Well, yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, I did not read it. I never once have read this book.
What?
I've only ever looked at the art.
It's such great fantasy.
I'm just saying, you know me, especially at this time, right? Around 98, and a lot of other things were going on. I was getting a little older.
I just got arrested at this time. Yeah, I was on probation.
I was starting to get into music and all this kind of stuff.
Years old at this time.
Oh, jeez.
So this doesn't have the Frazetta prequel thingy in it.
No, I don't have any of the books beforehand, like any of the preview books or anything. So this is just issues 1. By the way, this is 2 days of Joe Mod, 2 nights of Joe Mod. So the first night we're going through all 9 issues. I should have said this from the beginning of the show. I'm a horrible host. We're going through 9 issues of Battle Chaser, all of the original 9 that Joe Mod drew. But tonight we're just going to do 1 through 4, and then we're going to be back next Tuesday, and we will do 5 through 9. So that's where we're sitting at. Love this book though. It was very fun going back over it again. When I was recording this video, it almost took me right back to, like Sean said, back to 1998. This was, Joe Ma was exciting as hell. Granted, this wasn't. Let me just pause real quick. This wasn't like my favorite style, right? Because I was very much into the house styles, right, of Image and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But it was so unique. It was so cool. I was just kind of getting into. I never got into the manga, but I'd always kind of been borderline into the anime stuff, and this reminded me so much of like anime, and it really just kind of it pulled me into the art. Granted, I didn't read it, but the art is amazing.
This stuff is way different than the X-Men stuff. Like I like the X-Men stuff, but it was more kind of cookie cutter. Granted, he had deadlines, so he couldn't spend So you
I
could
guess
spend
true, yeah.
in dubious amounts of time on pages, but like once this shit came out, it was just like game changing. Like, wow.
Oh, it's beautiful. Kayla, what do you think about this when you first? I mean, you were younger,
So
right?
I was a
When you
kid.
read it.
I was a kid, and I was drawn to this type of art style because the art style was so like cartoony, but it was pure fantasy. I've always loved fantasy. The font on that first page is unreal. I forgot all about like the font style that was used. But I was
Yeah.
just, as a child, I was just drawn to this. Like I loved anything that was fantasy, and he had that really unique cartoon style that definitely it appeals to kids in a way.
It
Or,
did.
like,
It did. It
teens.
had that kind of anime feel. It had a little bit of
Capcom.
Yeah.
yeah, Capcom feel, but the story was fun. Obviously, when we get into Big Titty Chick, what was her name?
Red
Was it
Monica.
Monica? Red Monica.
Red
Yeah, I knew
Monica.
Monica. Yeah,
Mhm.
For
like
respect
the
to
Jessica Rabbit, you know.
But that didn't matter. I think like being like in the 90s, being exposed to comics. I mean, the first comic I ever got and like picked out myself was Jim Valiant's Catwoman. So
Oh yeah, number
big
one.
titties
Great
were
cover.
really, and my dad
Nice.
read Conan the Barbarian. So I mean,
That's your
half the
bag.
women on the covers were like basically pretty naked. So it wasn't like anything to me. But this is
Even
just
ugly.
so cool. Look at the creature designs.
Yeah, I like the wolves and everything he draws. What I love about this third panel, I love that he has just the three silhouettes, one showing the depth, but it's creepy. Like you could have all the detail in there that you wanted to, and I'm sure you could draw it fantastically, but just the subtleness, the simpleness of having the silhouette with just the eyes and the teeth showing, perfect mood setter for that.
It brings back like to like the Lion King with the hyenas. Is that what they were?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, like how they were kind of creepy. Like as a kid, that was a little creepy. And like this is kind of like that.
Great use of silhouettes. Sorry, go ahead, Kayla.
No, I was going to say what you just said.
Okay.
It's breathtaking.
He does it a lot in this book, and I love it.
Mhm.
I mean, there's silhouettes almost on every single page, but he does it so well that it makes the story just flow. By the way, we got Sheldon Artenhouse. I've never read Battle Chasers, but I have played the crap out of the Darksiders series. I love those games.
Love that game. I just bought the Blu-ray that the anime like 2 weeks ago. I love the game. I still have the PS1 version of it. Fuck yeah. So
we got White in the house.
All
Good
right,
to see
cool,
you guys. Got a Silver Ogre as well. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while. Hope everything's good.
Cool.
You were missing a choice on the poll. Took yes because you didn't give me a fuck yeah. I read it. Oh yeah, I dropped the ball on that. I dropped the ball on that one. Good call, man. Good call.
Yeah, one of Joe Mad's like I guess storytelling tips and tricks is always put at least one silhouette panel on a page.
Hey, I like it. I'm gonna start adopting that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really do like, especially in a story that's kind of like a darker story like this. It really adds to it. I mean, like, I love silhouettes when it's done right.
I'm so glad that you did that too. I just want to point out what you did. You went back to the page before and saw how the different silhouettes were connecting with the movement.
Yeah, what was cool is like, at first I was like, was this just a copy and paste? But it's not.
No.
Right.
And I liked that aspect of it. Like, I was like, oh, it's cool. Like, he could have just copied and pasted it, but he didn't. It was very simple. Right. Yeah, I probably would have too. It's very simple, but, he actually drew it again. It's a slightly different angle. You can see the heads turned a little bit.
To me, this is fantasy storytelling done correctly and making it extremely interesting. Hey, Jamie. But making it extremely interesting. It's just absolutely captivating for the readers.
He's a really good storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is coming from somebody that didn't actually read a lot of script. And when I was going through and doing this video again and kind of refreshing myself with the series, because it's been a long time since I looked at these books, I was actually really intrigued. I was interested. I was like, I kind of want to read it now if I get the time,
No, you don't.
Yeah, I probably won't, but that's the vibes it gave me. Because I was just the storytelling of the art, the pacing of the book alone is just very fun.
Oh, yeah. Like I adopted this style of illustration like nobody else's business. what about me? But don't you know my diabetes? No, I'm kidding. But like, I love this. Like, I tried to draw like Joe Mad, Roger Cruz, Rango.
Roger Cruz was another good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys
I
are
love
kind of.
Calabrano. Love Calabrano.
The detail in that tree up there, really good.
Yeah, was it the double page spread that started this issue off? I had some really cool textures and just the way that he draws trees. Very fantasy, but also very just I don't know.
Haunting.
Tom McWeeney's inks really
Haunting's a good word. Yeah.
Oh! This page on the right. So my freshman year of college, I had an animation class, so I drew this, right?
Oh, no shit.
So what I did was I made the hand like come out you and spit. Granted, this is like 1999, like Photoshop, so it was like took 20 minutes for the fucking thing to spin once. But yeah. That was my final. I got an A on it. It was awesome. Yeah.
Do you still have it?
It's on a zip file. If I could find that or something to be compatible for the zip file to work.
The Metal Pig is in the house. Joe Madden is still my favorite artist. I got into comics just as you started on Uncanny. I backed the Battle Chasers game. Oh, I forgot about that. They got an art book with my rewards. That's badass.
Is that still holding up, the art book? Because I've heard people, they're like, oh, it's falling apart. Maybe they have
physically falling apart?
Yeah, maybe they got like fat fingers. You know, like, just rip out the pages.
I don't know if it was one of the it was one of those art books with a glue spine, though. I can't remember.
That's dark. Yeah, the Darksiders. I got those books. Those are fucking.
And they're very like glue spines suck for the record.
But Udon just released volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those in hardcover. So I think they're small. So you get those on Amazon for pretty cheap.
Astro Zombie member of the chat the channel is in the chat. Good to see you, brother. People are getting on you a little bit in the chat there. Sean says, bro, he was like a little kid excited as a motherfucker and clapping. It's like, easy, Sean.
Never mind.
I'm getting a snack up here.
We got Dale A in the chat that said the Battle Chaser game was better than I expected. I never played it.
Nice.
I'd be interested to see, I didn't even know it was out. I was not collecting comics by the time the game came out. I was in a different world at that point.
They kickstarted that in 2015, but then it took a bunch of years for it to be finalized and what have you.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah. I love that.
Great character designs.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out. I know that, obviously, because I don't read enough manga, I probably don't watch enough anime. So I couldn't really get a feel like what the inspiration was for this.
Gnomes, Giant Robo, some of one of the robotic characters from Darksiders.
Okay.
The Darkstalkers, the video game Darkstalkers.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure some other shit, but mainly Giant Robo. Beautiful anime. Kind of boring, a little operatic, but beautiful art.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need to check out some of those because I really dug these designs, and sometimes I'm like, all right, I need to see where the influence came.
Right.
Because you can tell, obviously, he was very influenced. We all know that.
Oh, yeah.
By his art. We got Jay Ryan in the house. Says, Joe Mad, let's go. Yes, sir. Silver Ogre says, my favorite 90s comics were Battle Chasers, Crimson, and Steampunk.
All good books.
Steampunk. I don't think I ever read that.
That was the Bacalello cliffhanger book. It's like the fourth one, became like a year or two later on down the line. But that was beautifully done.
Okay,
Joe Kelly, I believe, wrote it.
I must have missed that.
I think Richard Friending did as well.
Jamie said not enough anime. I said I haven't seen enough anime, not hentai. We're all good there. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be a dark stalker. Be a helpful stalker instead.
Got Charlie Green in the house. Good to see you. Here's an awesome introduction.
Mm-hmm.
The way you want a character to come into your book. This reveal, hell yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just love it because it's just the ridiculously giant tits on the character. And, you're doing it on purpose. It's played for gags, but it's also just a fun character design. Like, why the hell not? It's 90s, tail end of the 90s. Let's go.
And Liquid.
Beautiful face too.
Beautiful colors by Liquid. Liquid.
Oh, shout out to Liquid. Yeah.
Yeah, like they
I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, like they can do no wrong. Like I'm just like looking.
Dude,
normally I'm looking at Kayla. Like here, I'm like
so well done. So well done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're propped up. You know, you can tell
Yeah.
that's great. It's awesome. We got Karma Dockside in the house. What's up?
What's happening?
Good to see you. Yeah, just I guess I will say, like, when it comes to Battle Chasers, she was probably my favorite character. Obviously,
Sure.
Come on, how could it not be?
Yeah.
There was an advertisement for Crimson.
Yep.
Okay.
That came out in May, I believe, of '97. Because
so that came. What was the first cliffhanger book to come out?
Danger Girl.
That was the first. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I remember when that came out too.
Yeah, I went to my local mall. I think it was Starlog. They had like the Danger Girl tour where they all signed. You wait online for a Campbell to sign really quick for like 7 hours.
Oh, nice.
And some nerd got a fucking head sketch. I'm like, I bet he works here.
Nerd.
Yeah, you fucking cunt. Anyway, yeah, good times. But
the coloring is so great here.
Yeah, I love the dark.
I
the
love
dark.
This.
We got teals, greens, blues. Got Chris Graves in the house. Hey, brother.
What's up, brother?
By the way, I just got Writhing Pain. Was flipping through that.
Yo,
Great
Chris
job.
is doing some awesome shit with his signatures. Like he's just mixing it up and just having a good old time. If you saw him and Mark signing the other day, like I can't wait to read. I haven't read the book yet, but I can't wait. Like this is like my 2024 book next to Reaper Destroyer. That is just fucking fire. So
that's right. You got to say it. You're obligated on the show.
Then,
I really enjoyed it, Chris. Be proud of yourself, man. It was a fun book. Great job on it. A lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
He gets.
I guess I've been paying. No, everybody go out and check it out. Be ready for number 2 whenever they launch that. Whenever they get ready for that, I'm looking forward to it. So,
hell yeah!
Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, and tomorrow we're all going naked for the Valentine's Revolution show.
All naked, huh?
Yeah.
Just socks on cocks going on, huh?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, tune in. Tune in for that. Kayla's
Sounds
face.
like a nightmare. That's a great way to do a flashback scene.
Yes.
And it's constructed very well, and that is a very smart choice for a story, a comic story, at least, to convey a flashback.
That is what I just said. Yes. You never know. The only complaint I have about this page is the letterbox on this left and the right hand panel up there. I would move down just slightly or a little bit over so that you're not covering up the face. Like, yeah, the action, you could have done it. You could have brought it down without covering up the action. And I think it would work just fine. But
you could have put it on the lower side of the panel. I agree.
Yeah, it bugs me a little bit. It's like, yeah, you're covering up some cool art right there. Balls out Valentine's Day stream. There you go. Get the ladies going. You know what I'm saying? But we got 42 people in the chat. We have 6 watching over on Rumble. Shout out to everybody watching. Appreciate you guys. Whatever platform you're watching on, please hit the like button. Subscribe to that channel. Consider becoming a member. Appreciate you guys. Oh shit, we got Black Spiders. I just love how this book looks.
We all do.
Same page. This again, one thing I really noticed is the use of the silhouettes that Joe Ma did. One thing, it's I've always said it's kind of a cheat, great cheat, but it looks awesome. If you can do it right, it's gonna look badass. It's gonna save you some time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing more silhouettes. I say this, Reaper Destroyer issue 2. You're gonna see it. One a page. One a page. Let's go.
When in doubt, black it out.
You got like the Frank Miller kind of style, Sin City kind of style windows going on in this scene.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that effect of just showing the windows, blacking out everything else. Oh yeah, there you go. Been reading Ascension.
Nice.
Liquid is amazing. Some of the best colors in the 90s.
Yeah.
Liquid. I mean, just some of the best books. I mean, they were just so damn good. Like the colors were rich. I mean, this is just it was a fun era, like the mid to late 90s when it came to the colors.
Beautiful page.
Mm-hmm. Look at the wonder in her face.
I miss fantasy like this in comic books.
Yeah, me too.
And European comics actually do it very well, like that book Wicker, but that's Oliver LeDroy. So he's on another level. But yeah, as far as like American comics goes, I think Joe Matt is just in a league of his own for what he's
Yeah.
produced.
Oh, hands down. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
He's someone that definitely, like, you can always see his style. Even when he went and worked on X-Men, he has just a very unique style that stands out. You can always tell his work.
Mhm.
And he was one of the first guys that I remember. He probably wasn't the first, but one of the first guys I remember kind of bringing and melding these, kind of the anime style with the Western style and bringing this kind of, hybrid version of what he was doing. I think it's what stood out so much. And yeah, you get guys like Robert Cruz. I'm sure you could name, a handful of other guys that were hitting the limelight at that time. But Joe Maude, for some reason, he was
the
just
Jim
like
Lee
a
of
tick
that.
above them all. Yeah, there you go. He was the
Yeah.
Jim Lee of that style, hands down.
Interesting stuff.
Carbon Dioxide said, just came across some early Madureira work
Nice.
in Marvel Comics Presents 89. Nice. Really dope art in the Mojo story. We just talked about the Deadpool story.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever odd stuff that was a couple weeks
2 weeks
back.
ago.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool, like
in
knowing
high
that we're
school.
gonna shit. The fact that he was so damn young. I mean, come on, that's so awesome. But knowing that we were going to be doing the Battle Chasers stream coming up was kind of cool. Cause you guys go back and watch that episode of Ott and stuff, you just get to see kind of where he started out and then where he got to. And once he kind of started doing this style and embracing this style, he just blew up.
All in 4 years, essentially.
Yeah, it's a very quick span of time. Yeah. Blame French aristocrats for making spelling difficult to discourage peasants from learning to read it. Hell, that's my problem right now.
We're just retarded.
Garrison
that
has a
too.
special sword, correct?
Yeah.
Say what?
Yeah, he's got
Garrison, he had the
he's
special
got the
sword.
the Thundercat sword.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
I really pause. There you go.
And see, the war golem there, what was it, Calibrato? I can't remember
Yeah.
now. I think he really reminds me of like a Hayao Miyazaki, Studio Ghibli type of character, like from Lapida.
No
Have you
idea
ever
what it
seen
is.
Lapida?
I have
Castle,
not. Sounds cool.
Castle in
I
the
got
Sky.
Castle. I got that.
Castle in the Sky. Yeah, so that's
Okay.
Laputa. They changed the name of it. But when they get to Lapida and those golems that are like up there that come to light, the one that comes to light, I don't know.
I
It
so
also
wish
kind of reminds me of like Full Metal Alchemist.
Mega Man brought that up, and I also said like mixing
wasn't
like
here for
Giant
that.
Robo. Oh, well.
Come on, Kayla.
Well, Mega Man brought that up about 5 minutes ago. And I was like, oh, as well as Giant Robo.
Kayla's like, I get more important things to do.
I'm eating.
She's like, I don't care.
What are you eating?
Dole Whip? What is
pineapple.
that?
I don't know what it. Yeah, is that
It's only 100
that like a-
calories.
is
It's
that-
like
is that
soft
like a-
serve whipped fruit.
The Dollar General store?
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Poland?
I just like how
extra
that
whip.
scene. I like how that scene is just placed. Like the colors, obviously, it's just very. If you go through the contrast of the night scenes to the day scenes here, just the fantasy vibe of it, it's just very pleasing to the eye. This book, the entire series. And again, just right back to nice, heavy black outlines for the pages. He does a really good job with scene for tension, building up tension in a scene in this book too. For as kind of like as cartoony as the art kind of feels, it does a good job with facial expressions and kind of slow pacing some of the tension as it builds.
Well,
I really love
that is
that.
from the anime stuff.
Mm-hmm. I really love that the young girl's character, her name was Gully, just because.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Gully.
I love that. I love that panel. Again, just the use of the blacks, the use of the silhouettes, creating the tension, the mood setting, and then the panel right underneath it. That's just a wicked shot. Again, the eyes and the teeth, a little bit more effective than just showing the overall face. Jamie said, Kayla, those are good. Those are good. So I get it. There you go.
Well, those are
so good. I get it.
Whatever.
Look at Billy Madison over here.
Yeah. Today, Junior.
You know,
Damn it.
when I was in school, I did that to somebody that stuttered, and I got into a lot of trouble because I
course.
was always a fast reader, and I'll never forget. Like,
I was a
the
fast
kid was
reader.
like, he was pretty popular,
I can't read.
and he was athletic, and he was always like kind of like mean to me, and
Oh,
he
well,
had
there
to
you
read
go.
out
Not
loud,
getting
and he
back.
was stuttering, and I stood up, and I was like, "Today, Junior," and I got into so much trouble.
You did the same thing.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. My parents got called. My teacher took me out in the hallway. We had these things called chips. She would give us poker chips, and we could turn them in for prizes every month.
Oh,
And
fuck.
she took all my chips away from me. And I was like a pretty good student besides one thing. And I was like devastated. And I never made fun of another person like that again.
Lessons learned. I like that.
Yeah, it scarred me for life. And she made me feel so bad
Good
about
job
it.
on the teacher.
Yeah, Miss Kira. She was the best teacher I ever had.
John said dyslexia is why Joe doesn't read comics. That's true.
Yeah.
It makes it hard sometimes. Hey,
That's a fun
yo.
panel.
Yeah, I
The
really
little
enjoyed it.
details of the buildings.
I like because there's no speed lines. You know, sometimes you can have the speed lines to show the impact, show the force.
Yeah.
And this is just kind of a freeze frame moment in time. And you use the debris of the roof to kind of show the action and show the motion. Just, yeah, I dig it. Very well done.
I think Joe Mab was inspired by R. Adams too.
Of course.
Of course.
I am going to swipe that gun for type 1. That is awesome.
Oh, that's yeah.
It kind of looks.
I know what it looks like. Yeah. Oh, I'm well.
Looks like a dick. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like
Yeah.
a pee.
That's the point. You know, you gotta have that.
Robot dick.
I don't like to brag.
Shoot you with my robot dick.
I'm sorry.
There's a scene coming up. I think it's either issue 3 or issue 4 that the innuendo is so hilarious. I love it.
This
I was
is
like,
fucking awesome.
His tongue
Oh,
sticking
look at
out.
that.
That's awesome.
hell yeah. I love the neck muscles and shit too.
Mhm.
The
There's the
collarbone.
collarbones just popping out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that kind of detail. Yeah, we wish you would too. Oh, where? There you go. Yeah, we wish you would too. I was actually really disappointed when I heard number 10 was coming out. He wasn't going to draw it. I was like, well,
Yeah.
I'm not getting it.
I'm not
then.
with that.
I'm not buying a Battle Chasers comic until Joe's drawing it.
Yeah.
So take that to the bank.
Yep.
Take Uncanny X-Men 2. See, dyslexia 325.
325.
Where they played baseball when he had to make that look good. I knew he was legit. Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
you.
they showed in Wizard 49. He was working on that spread. It's pretty cool. His pencils are beautiful. Like, just the tightness of it.
Oh,
It just made me
absolutely.
laugh so hard.
Absolutely. That gun looks like the Wardcliffe coil from Destiny 2 game.
Ah,
I have not played it.
I love
Speaking alien.
Destiny.
Yeah, that was a Robocock. Yeah, you know what's up. We all know.
That was just hilarious though. He like saw the face and just
Oh, the page? I'll back it up so you can explain it, but Sean, I know you're itching to answer that question.
his face. Just like the
Oh,
two
he got into video
faces.
games. Wait, which one?
Yeah, he did video games.
Paid more. You know, he did that for a number of years. There's actually it's not a documentary, but there's a video out there of him in his studio talking about whatever video game it is they're making. Maybe it's Battle Chasers.
Darksiders.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Well, you know, you're no. There's a couple. There's one where it goes on his career, and there's one him drawing, and then there's one of him talking about Battle Chase. But yeah, they're very entertaining shit.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
he
caught one
do
of those
like
years
a
back.
role-playing game, like an RPG, like a Kickstarter for one or something? I can't remember.
For Battle Chasers, yeah.
Yeah, it was like Night War or something.
Something like that, yeah.
I can't remember. Does anyone
Did
in
it
the
continue
chat
the story?
I don't know. I never play it.
It was a continuation, and it was supposed to be like a jumping on point from the original comic book series. That was the pitch for it that I remember.
Oh, okay. Hale
Yeah.
40% said they say he took money from the video game industry. Yeah, and that was good money compared to the comic industry
At that
after
time,
what,
yeah.
99, 2000?
And you know, he said that the sales on this book weren't that great.
Really?
Like in comparison to what though?
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, I guess we'd have to actually look and see what the actual sales were in comparison to Yeah, I don't know. That's a good
Well,
point.
let's look at
I always just assumed this
1998.
did so good.
You got to think in 1998, fantasy is kind of a hard sell, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm very particular with what I like for fantasy as well too, and a lot of comic book readers come from if they're into fantasy, they're kind of came up probably around this time on Conan, Savage Sword stuff. So you have to think this is a very different art style as well. And like I said, this was an art style that I was really drawn to as a child.
Huh.
So
I guess that's a good point. Maybe it just
it's very
hadn't.
cartoon-like.
Yeah.
Unless you were like,
but come on, how could that not? I mean, how could Red Monica or whatever not make you buy the book? I love this. This is just
Travis.
I was just gonna say, this is the classic, suit 'em up scene.
Yeah.
I just really like how he does it. Got all the shots there. Nice booty shot.
Yeah.
Some titties in there. Hells yes. Yeah, the 98 collector's boom was over and the comic market was going down. That's a fact. So a lot of artists went into video games and storyboards and left comics.
I wonder though, what were the top selling books in 1998? I believe this was, right? So that's what you have to compare this to.
What was going on in Marvel and DC in 98? I can't remember.
There was some event that was going on in 98. I remember that much.
What would have happened late 90s?
I need to Google.
Onslaught?
No, that was 96.
No.
Oh, that was 96. Yeah, that was before. That was Heroes Reborn.
But, was it when Gotham kind of had an earthquake? What was the name of that story?
Best-selling comics, 1998.
Oh, great scene to add up or leave off on here. This splash page.
Great texture.
Really dug it.
Yeah.
Fathom was out. Fathom was, I
Oh,
believe,
yeah.
one of the best-selling comics at that time period.
Well,
Yeah.
hard to beat that.
There was Witchblade Tomb Raider.
Mm.
There was a whole
I
bunch
remember
of
that. That was a good
books
one.
Yeah.
that were
That was
out.
a fun book.
Darkness 11 came out with its 12 or 11 covers. I can't remember right now.
No, there was 11. Yeah.
Danger Girl launched in March of 1998.
Oh, yeah. That would have been a good seller.
Fathom, though, was the strongest launch, I think, for a book that wasn't a big 2 title. So, and then DC did the one in a million promotion?
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. That was probably around that time.
Hold on, I need to Google.
Mega Man
I'm
saying
pretty
Marvel
sure there was like a
relaunching a
Spider-Man
lot of
thing too.
Marvel was relaunching a lot of stuff in 1998. Heroes Return.
Mm-hmm.
When was the Clone Saga? No, the Clone Saga happened in 96.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that happened early too.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm trying to. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm trying to really think about the late 90s.
Uncanny X-Men had a top. This is like I'm looking at some final rankings. Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 2, issue number 1, a numbering change that was later undone.
Interesting.
Remember
the channel New Benitez is in the house. Says hail to chat. Hail to you.
How you doing?
Good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. We're looking at Battle Chasers issues 1 through 4. Next Tuesday, we're going to look at issues 5 through 9. But we're going to cover all 9 issues of Joe Ma's run, but not 10 because he didn't draw it.
The fun fact about this, wait, is this number 3 or 4?
This is 3.
We'll get to 4. We'll get to that later on.
Okay, we'll get to it later. I like it.
Yeah. I got ideas.
I love how they did the credits page in this.
Yeah.
Like that's just really, really cool. Brings you right into the story. It's interesting when some books will have that front cover actually be a part of, like Soul Saga did that too, didn't it?
Yep.
Like the front cover was always, or the inside front cover was always kind of part of the first page. 98 was a good year for Deadpool. All right.
Yeah. Walter McDaniel did some awesome Deadpool issues. Let's hunt those. I think in the 30s or 20s. Don't forget.
No, I love that green. Again, liquid. I just get blown away by looking at it. Still, to this day, I still think these are some of the best colors in comics. Even modern. I put this up against any modern colors today.
Oh, without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Henry Beam says the late 90s were a low period because of all of the speculation in the early mid 90s. A lot of good stuff came out though. That's what I'm trying to think of. Like, what was Marvel and DC doing around those times? That
A
was
lot
probably
of-
one of the times I was kind of dipping in and out, honestly, right around 99, 2000.
Uncanny X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, and Uncanny X-Men. That's what I remember. A lot of
Okay.
Uncanny
Okay.
X-Men.
I can roll with that.
Who took over for Joe after this? Was it Bocello?
What, with issue 10?
No, I mean for X-Men, like 350.
Oh. I'm not sure.
I can't remember right now.
I love that totally unrealistic pose of
Is it-
Monica, but let's roll. That's all I gotta say.
Is that a hammerhead shark?
I was gonna
she's
say you're
on?
flying.
It is a
You're flying on a
hammerhead
flying
shark.
hammerhead shark with, 3-eyed. What's better?
Yeah.
I wish
Yeah,
my
so you-
waist was that small.
I wish mine was that small too. Wait, what?
What?
No, I don't
Her
know what's wrong with
waist. Her waist is so small.
that. I see the.
I mean,
Wish
Yeah.
mine was so like tiny like that.
Mm.
well, let's do a comparison.
No.
All right.
Mega Man said X-Men 350 Gambit stuff.
Yeah, that's when Gambit, they're like, oh, he was the mole. It's like, what?
Oh yeah.
was
Hail
wild.
Jimmy Reyes, good to see you, brother.
Yo,
This is where I love the innuendos, right? That you can do with a character like Monica with her big ass titties.
Well, the whole
It's just-
thing
you,
is,
can, you can put some fun comedy in here,
but
Back when you could do this kind of stuff.
Red Monica kicks ass though. She's probably
She
like
does.
the strongest fighter. I mean, she trained Garrison.
she did.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, she trained him all right.
Well, they had some kind of romance too at some point in the past, or whatever the case.
I appreciate the boob's eye view panels. Yes,
As do we.
as do all the readers.
Boobs, eyes. The colors are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, anytime we look at a book that's got liquid in it, it's just hard not to really focus on the colors. They did such a good job. And we don't really talk a lot about colors on the show. I mean, we do, but not liquid. Just you got to.
I look at this stuff and I'm like, did he have to put his special effects and layers for his colorist, or did he just draw it?
We did this all
I love-
traditionally, didn't he?
Yeah.
Everything about this
Yeah.
page I absolutely love.
Yeah.
And you know what too? It's like he combined like a manta ray with the hammerhead.
Yeah. There you go.
Creature. Well, they are
Yep.
both in the shark family, so.
Hammer
I
ray.
did not know that.
Mhm.
Hammer Ray. There you go.
Hammer ray.
Built up his stamina. Yeah.
Mhm.
Does Liquid still,
Hammerhead.
does Liquid
Hammerhead.
still do comics?
Nah, they're in video games. I know
Okay.
Christian works with Joe, and just
Hmm.
other video game stuff. The other guy, Aaron, I think his name is. No idea.
Such beautiful colors.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, their colors and like Stegawald.
my
Yeah,
sciatic is acting up.
My back
Other
kind of
than
hurts
that,
a little bit too, but hopefully
Yeah.
everyone's good out there.
I'm on a
Thank you,
heating
guys. How you
pad
doing?
because
You're on a
my
heating pad. What
I'm
happened
on a heating pad because
Bum.
my hip.
Oh,
I did something to like I don't even know if it's my hip or the muscle that's near my hip. I did something. It's like I need to pop it or something, but the nitrous oxide didn't release properly. So it's
Drugs.
like that's like a gas that's inside your bones.
You got
Oh.
4 miles to the minute.
Like when
Been
that makes that popping noise, that's nitrous oxide release. Like when you hear a pop, that's a nitrous oxide release.
the more you know.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know. Love the character's face here.
Yeah, look at the beautiful inking textures, like in the second panel, the little whatever
Oh,
the hell
yeah.
they're called.
Little
I
cross
love
hatching and
that
stuff.
shit. Yeah, I love those.
Shout out to Tom McWeeny.
McWeenie.
McWeeny. It was McWeeny,
You
right?
say it. Yeah, you say it. Sounds funny.
McWeeny. Yeah, it does sound funny when I say it. What the hell? It shouldn't sound that funny.
Yeah,
McQueen.
Oh,
What?
man.
McQueenie.
McQueen.
Yeah.
There you go.
You gotta
No,
make
he's
it sound-
Italian. He turned
You gotta make
it.
it sound Italian. Make it sound a little cooler. McQueenie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded like he said linguine.
Linguini. Yeah. Anyway, he did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
They worked well together. This was before Joe was going from
Straight to
pencils.
pencils. Yeah.
That is
I-
anime.
Yeah.
That is manga.
Oh, on the yeah. Shit.
What?
That's all good.
I love how
Was
he
that a
just
sneeze?
draws
What was
their
that?
tongues.
No, I just dropped something off the
Oh,
side of my desk there.
I like how he draws capes and trees, and I love that he silhouetted that tree line
Moody.
out. It's
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. It's very. This is fantasy. This is like cartoon fantasy conveyed beautifully.
Whoa.
So
John said, speaking of conditions, Sean, if you take B12, it really helps with the diabetic neuropathy. It's eased my
Oh, nice.
neuropathy.
neuropathy. Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Thanks. Yeah.
That's actually very true. There's studies that
Nice.
have
All right.
proved.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll pick some up. Thank you.
For sciatica and back pain, get a book called Pain Free by Pete Egoscu. Thank me later. Or you can do yoga.
Or chiropractor.
Rough
Really helped
sex.
out my back problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
I don't know what this fruit is.
It looks
I don't think I'd
delish.
eat it though. I don't know. I
I
don't
would
think I'd
eat
eat it.
I would.
Yeah, it
I like
looks like
fruit.
camel toe.
Well, yeah, I guess.
It looked like a camel toe.
it did.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it kind of did. Now you
Yeah.
mention it. It's definitely camel
I'd
toe-ish.
eat the fuck out of that.
It's a peach. You know,
Yeah.
I guess. Peach it up.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I know what you're
All
saying.
right. We're good.
Sometimes I don't know, guys.
Look at this robot wearing my hat.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
for Thursday.
Yeah, I will be wearing a hat similar to that on the Thursday stream for my birthday. 42
We're all wearing hats.
years old.
Damn, you're-
Birthday party.
gonna be old.
I'm
Thursday,
allowed an
tune in.
ANS for the party.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
gonna. That's
Well, I'm
true.
gonna wear a crown.
Crown. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
I'm wearing
Sean's
a
gonna.
4-year-old crown.
Sean's wearing something too. We'll find out.
The Robin suit.
Oh, there you go. Jamie will be happy.
That's been like an ongoing thing for over a year now. We really gotta do like a fund for Sean to get a Robin suit.
I'm not wearing a fucking
We've
Robin
been
costume.
talking about it for well
I'm
over a
growing
year.
out
I
of
feel.
shower. I told you, like it's cold
We need a
out.
poll.
Like,
Sean in a Robin suit.
We need a poll.
I
like
got
it.
that. Oh, this is beautiful storytelling.
I love the down shot here. Again,
Mhm.
he builds up tension very well. If you just look at the panels, how things flow, the way the places where he decides to put the camera, the focus, very cinematic. Builds up that tension. Sometimes that's kind of hard to do. You want to rush through things sometimes. Good pacing.
That's a great shot.
Mm-hmm. The right panel at the top, is that what you're talking about, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The fire looks cool.
Hail Duck Bacon. Good to see you.
What's up, brother? Is this still
that's
issue
cool.
3?
Yeah, it's still issued. These are long issues, I feel like.
Wow.
I didn't really count
Nice.
the pages, but I feel like they're longer than the standard 22. I think they're like 32.
Nice.
Well, there's a lot of ads too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So if
Forget
you
to take that
minus
into account with the
the
old books.
ads, it probably is 32 books. I mean, 32 pages in total, but it's probably
Definitely feels bigger than a normal book.
26 to 28 pages, maybe. Because I'm just looking at the ads.
Oh, here we go. Look at the guns.
Yeah, now we're getting some stuff. Look at this.
So-
I love all this shit. Love it.
Great design.
Again, you get a silhouette panel.
Look at
to a
that.
regular panel.
Like, even that with the fire, and the cape, great movement.
Awesome Gatling gun there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's another introduction. I guess we've seen the character before in the story, but like to meeting these characters for the first time. Just a great kind of like over the shoulder back shot.
Mm-hmm.
very
heroic. There you go.
Oh, the Metal Pig. We had Ian is awesome. We had him on about 3 years ago on Ahrendt stuff. If you go to the Ahrendt stuff, or even Joey's channel,
Yeah.
it's probably in the backlog. That was a great one.
With Ian Churchill. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta hit him back up. I'd love to get him back on the show. I haven't talked to him
great
since that show. But
great dude.
all right, so here's issue 4. This is the last issue for tonight that we're going to look at. We'll do the other 5 issues next Tuesday.
What a cover.
The back cover, there's 4 variants to this, and they all
And I don't
kind
have
of
any. Yeah, I don't have any of them to make the back cover.
and they all match up to make a Red Monica by Joe Choido.
Yeah,
It's like stylistic.
like the painting,
Yeah,
the
beautiful.
way he
shit.
does stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had
This is
all
my
the
favorite.
variants.
This one and 5 are my favorite out of the whole series. Just everything about this is just awesome.
I don't know if it's yeah, obviously I don't think he changed anything that he's doing in his art, but just this opening page was just I like how the rain was added by the colors. You can tell that, but it works very well. But the detail he has in the costumes of the characters,
Yeah.
it's just again like 90s stuff, right? Just ridiculous amount of detail, but I don't give a fuck. Like it's cool.
I don't give a fuck.
Give me detail. I always hated when people complain like, "Oh, it's too busy, it's too much, it's too this, it's too that." Does it look cool?
Yeah, it's probably from somebody
All
who
that
reads.
matters.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, fucking nerds. Nerd.
That's a great shot.
I think it's fit for the story,
Yeah.
the costuming. So
This scene.
that's a sexy
yeah.
fucking shot there.
This scene. I was just like, yes. Yes. Joe Mad. I know where your head was at when you did this scene. Good for you. Good for you.
What? I never noticed that until now. You zoomed in on it.
That's
Really?
I wanted to yeah.
First,
I forgot about this.
All I saw was the boobs, but now, like, wow.
that's
I'm
how
like-
like, the bar. I just saw her boobs, her face.
I love it. I love it.
But then he
Come
put all
on,
those
darling. You
white
heard
fla-
the lady
that's-
assume the position. And then,
That's very dirty.
yeah, and then like, you know the
Very.
rain's falling and everything, but it definitely looks like she's got jizz all over her. Like it's just
Yeah.
the innuendo in the paneling of this is hilarious. Like I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Book of the week.
Yeah, book of the week. Let's go. The books that
I was
made us.
allowed to
There
read
you
this when I was younger.
It's just like shout out
this
to
is-
you, Joe. Legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
That guy looks like a grumpy old Rambo.
Yeah, a little bit. Excuse me. Jeez.
Oh, I love that shot.
Yeah.
I love just how Liquid brought color to the artistic game. Like just everything they did. Just
It was such a rich color palette too.
yeah, coloring over.
I think that's why it's just so
Lines.
beautiful. Like it was just
Mhm.
Although here
Yeah.
we're seeing a more muted version of the color palette that's being used. Definitely more gray tones, a little bit more of like a browner tone that's in things. If that makes sense. What?
that's the comment of the night. He made that panel the money shot. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Henry Bemis. I'm done.
Probably.
Oh,
Kaboom? Yeah,
I was
probably.
clicking it at the same time you were
Oh,
doing.
Kaboom?
Wait, Kayla, can you read that?
What?
Yeah, say
Read
it
what?
again.
Did the
Read the
sound
tech-
effect say cacoom?
Oh, that wasn't going where I thought it would be.
Crackaboom?
Crackaboom.
Crackaboom?
Well, there was no R and
That's
no.
that's
B.
Dan Fraga's best friend.
I was just gonna say, I was just gonna say.
He's like, I shared a studio with
Cackaboom?
him. Yeah.
Cackaboom? Yeah. It would have
Yeah,
been funny if it said Fragaboom.
that
Like that would have
left-
been what's up.
Oh, I am putting that in type 1. I need to write that down.
That
Oh,
left
damn it, I was
bottom
gonna do it.
panel.
We could both do it.
That left bottom panel
Wait, let me find it. All
right
here
there. That
Yep.
shot there is
Yeah.
such an ominous
we go.
shot, and it's so
Mm.
intimidating, and
Heavy
that just
shadow. Yeah.
conveys like badass. Like that right there is he's coming
that's
in
awesome.
and he's going to fuck
Great
shit up.
storytelling.
Absolutely.
Silver
Hey.
Ogre says Fragaboom. That's right.
Let's get some Fragabooms in the chat. Show some love,
Yeah.
Dan.
Fragaboom, boom,
Godfather
boom.
made us.
Craig is
Let's go.
awesome.
Oh, Chris says, damn, I have to read these or at least look through the pictures. Yeah,
Oh,
see, look
dude,
through
you
the
will get
pictures. Do it.
so much from this. Yeah, for sure.
This girl's been on her knees that long.
That's why I like her.
That's where she's used to it, you know?
Dedication, I guess.
Yeah, I
She's a
appreciate that.
keeper.
Yeah.
put in the work.
Yeah.
I really don't even remember any of this. To be
I
honest,
didn't remember a lot of it, to be honest with you.
I remember like the other ones we were looking at, but I don't. Well, I remember like some like this. I remember, but I don't remember anything beforehand that we just looked at.
John said, sounds like the sound effect from Dragon Ball Z. Fragga boom. Henry Bemis says Fragga's last drop for the Black Flag, art drop for the Black Flag was mind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that book done. I think it's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I want a piece of his art on Fragtoba because he picked my prompt was picked.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was it?
Hold on, I'll show you it. It's a character from Wizards, Necrom 99. Actually, I don't know where I have it right now. I can probably find a picture. But it was Necrom 99 from Wizards.
Nice. I love that shot right there.
I'll DM you a picture of it.
Okay, yeah, send it to me. I'd like to see that.
You can pull it up. It's like, I think it was the best one that he did that year. Not because it was like I want it, but because
She's like,
it was.
because I want it. It was the best one.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys know. Oh, check this out. Flat Earth. See? Joe Mad was a flat earther. He was trying to tell us this entire time. You know what? I'm down. Don't mail it. Let him know. Let him know.
I love this little green guy. Just a weird little midget Frankenstein. That reminds me of like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Yeah. The UN logo is the flat Earth map. That is true. That is absolutely true. Carbon dioxide. 100%. Yes.
Cool stuff. I like the design of the silhouette of the window.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Oh.
I don't know too much about the characters, to be honest with you, but
yeah, some crackers.
Well, it's basically like it's a team of 5 people that were the main characters.
I was just gonna say it is kind of interesting the amount of characters there in this book. Yeah, like you said, very fantasy. This, Kayla, look at this.
That is beautiful, and that reminds me of the Batman page. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what Batman page that reminds me of, but that reminds me, I think it was inspired by a Batman page or maybe an X-Men page too. I think that's a trope that's done a lot in comic books. Even I think in Conan there was something similar that was done at one point that Buscema did.
I like the just subtle like swirls that the colors bring out in the background to show the sky. Just very beautiful.
Big cock.
Big cock. Big cock hidden in plain sight. I feel you. The Earth is flat and it's the turtles all the way down. That's true. That's true.
Let me DM this to you.
That red Monica is pure fantasy. Hell yes.
Mine.
Yeah, my fantasy. Yeah. Redheads too, am I right? Come on now. Silver Ogre said
for all I care.
Silver Ogre said if X-Men was a fantasy series, it would be Battle Chasers. You know, I get down with that.
You know what?
I could pick up what you're laying down.
By the way, the poll in the chat of have you read Battle Chasers is 52% yes, 48% no. And that actually flipped. It was no for the longest time. So right on.
Who's lying?
You guys have good tastes. And if you haven't read it yet, hopefully this inspires you to go out and get it. The first 9 issues are kind of hard to find, especially after the series started back up. So good luck with finding all 9 issues, but definitely go out and do it if you can.
Nice.
There we go.
That is all right. That's a sword there.
Yeah. That's badass.
No, that's a great sword
colors.
shot.
All right, let me pause. Pause.
That is a great sword shot. That is sick. Yeah. I love that, and someone should steal that and do that.
Steal it. We're all about stealing on the show, just so you know.
Well,
research the firmament pretty wild. Oh, I know. I know carbon dioxide.
Get inspired and do a better version of it or something similar. Use it as your inspiration. Let it fuel you to create a page that fucking epic. That was epic.
Inspirational. Like the shadow of the sword.
I was almost dying.
I was just gonna say, are you okay?
No, the water went down the wrong side.
Heimlich? Anybody out there?
Man, that was scary. I almost choked on my own breath and water.
That would not have been good.
No, I would have choked on live air.
I would have been very upset.
Well, imagine the views.
Yeah, imagine the views. Yeah. Another great silhouette shot there. Just
it's beautiful. It conveys a lot of emotion.
This sequence is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into the next 5 issues next Tuesday when we look at them. Because I had a lot of fun just refreshing my memory with this book. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've actually looked at any of this stuff. We'll say that.
That makes me think of a Dragon Ball Z page.
Yeah.
Like Master Roshi. That is fucking cool.
Yeah,
that is a cool fucking design. Wow. I love that.
I love the sound effect too, just kind of transparent going over everything.
I like the change in the lettering. I like the red on the black.
Yes.
That is so cool. Like the black bubble there, or whatever the heck. Not necessarily a bubble, but that just looks so cool. Everything about that page is cool.
Yeah, the chick was still on her knees.
That's a keeper.
That's a keeper, yeah.
Put a ring on that.
We'll keep her around for just a little bit longer, you know.
That's his.
And here we go. Okay. I thought this was just again a very well paced scene. You know, it just sets it up very well. And that's one of the biggest things I've noticed with this book, besides the silhouettes and awesome art. Like the scenes in the book are good.
Well, he's pretty much an alcoholic. Like he's supposed to be like a drunk through the book, like dealing with like the death of his wife.
I'll label him.
That makes sense.
Well, that's what he was.
A free spirit, you know. Omni is in the house.
Nice.
I love Empowered by Adam Warren. Anybody? I don't know
Jamie East.
What?
Jamie is killing me tonight. The next one. The next.
See, if she's on her knees, then she is a helpful stalker. That's a great point.
Yes.
I will take that kind of stalker
any day.
All day long. All day long. Let's go.
You can't get it.
Oh shit.
We had a birth.
He's a fallen hero, given a chance at redemption.
Yes, absolutely. That's pretty much his arc. And he's at a rock bottom.
It's good storytelling. You know, it's good character. I mean, it's prototype character, or not a prototype. What am I talking about? Character type.
Trope.
What am I trying to say?
1111, make a wish.
Archetype. It's a character archetype, right? Like the hard on their luck, reluctant hero that gets pulled back into stuff. Maybe the older guy, the drunk guy, tragic.
Finch.
Yes, and I want you guys to check this out when we go in a little bit closer. This is pencils. This is colored right from the pencils.
That's David Finch,
cool.
you said?
Yep.
Wow. Has he just always been great?
He's always been great, yeah. I actually kind of like some of his stuff in the 90s better than his modern stuff, even though don't get me wrong, he's fantastic artist. He's only gotten better. I'm going to tell him. He's only gotten better with his career, but I like some of the older, rougher stuff, you know.
Less Silvestri these days.
Definitely less Silvestri, yeah. That's probably why I like it better in the 90s. A little bit more Silvestri still in his work in the 90s. But yeah, this is just epically cool.
Yeah.
Knocked it out of the park. And again, just color it right off the pencils.
Oh.
Very badass. Omni said Garrison and Monica showed up in
S2.
Critical Role animated game.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Nice.
And this
Great series.
I was a little stoned, so I lost count of like the order of the issues. So I'm like, all right, wait a minute, that's not right. I figured it out. Don't worry, I figured it out. I was like, all right, here we go. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. You guys all know. Got it figured out. Took me a second.
Oh my god.
That was Battle Chasers, though. Issues 1 through 4 by Joe Madureira. Cliffhanger Comics, 1998. Image as well. We're going to be looking at issues 5 through 9 next Tuesday, which now I'm very excited. I've been wanting to do the stream for a little while, but after actually looking through those first 4 issues for the first time in a while, I'm very excited to get to next Tuesday. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us here, go ahead, Sean.
I will be on a plane.
Oh, that's right. You're not going to be back. Oh, that's right. You'll be back Wednesday, all right?
Yeah, I'll be back Wednesday.
Maybe we should hold back the Battle Chasers until Sean's back.
We could do that.
Oh, do the Ronin. Because
possibly.
You guys do Ronin. Do the new Ronin.
What? The Ronin book?
Yeah.
It's been a while since we looked at Ronin.
Yeah. Although the last book, I got opinions on the last book. It's good, but it might not be compelling for a show. And if you see it, you'll understand what I mean. We'll talk about it.
Right.
Maybe that's a reason to show it, because there is a difference in that book, in that issue, than other previous issues.
How much of
maybe we'll do
Tan's art is in it?
I mean, it's all Tan.
Oh, okay.
It's all Tan. The last book. It's just the layouts are interesting. I'll just say that, like the way that Miller decided to do the layouts and tell the story.
Okay.
It's different than what we've seen so far. So I was looking through it. I was kind of, not that I was disappointed, but I was just kind of like, I don't know if it'd be compelling as some of the other issues were to make a whole show out of it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You got used to seeing one particular style, and then it's basically the layouts kind of got switched up on you.
Yeah. Yep. That's a good way to put it. I'm going to play the video again for people who are just coming in while we are kind of just chit-chatting here, but we got Survive Infinity in the house. Hail to you, brother. Guys, I'm going to throw the show to you real quick. I'll be right back. 40 people in the chat. Please hit the like button. We have, I think, 4 over on Rumble. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button over there. Subscribe to every channel. And I'll be right back. Guys, talk amongst yourselves for a second.
I'm curious. I want to know what people in the chat want to see that we haven't looked at, that we might have access to. So if people just want to shout some things out, and I'm going to take some notes on it. So what are some comics that you guys would want to possibly see in the chat that we haven't done? Or artists that you like that we haven't featured, or you want to have featured more of? Or would you like more of them featured? Sorry.
Kayla, did you ever get into Telos by Ringo?
I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar to me, to be honest. So probably not.
Okay. If you see it in the shop, like pick it up.
Okay.
More lighthearted than this, but still a fun tale. Beautiful art by Micro Ringo. The great great Micro Ringo. Fun stuff.
So we have.
Do you guys
the chat is coming in. We have
do we do Ascension?
Finch.
Do we do that?
Yeah. The Long Halloween.
I got that. Yeah. We did.
Have we done Travis Charest? We can always do more Travis Charest.
We do more Travis Charest, yeah. We did the X-Men Wildcats one, but there's plenty of other beautiful stuff that he's done that we could do. Campbell, yeah.
Hasn't J. Scott Campbell?
Yep.
Have we done Stephen Platt's Soul Saga yet?
We have. Yeah, we have.
But we'll put Platt down. We'll put Platt down.
Hellboy, for me, not really. That's my personal opinion.
Hold on one second. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Don't go beyond reading. I'm trying to pull up the comments as they're coming up because I'm trying to write them all. Oh. Sorry, give me 1 second.
I like how people decide to go on my channel and be like, what do you guys want to look at? You know what? We will look at things, but we'll look at what I want to look at. Anyway, go ahead.
It's good. Hey, it's good to just figure out what people are interested in.
We're just humoring them.
But people are throwing out names like Travis Charest and Stephen Platt. Those are people.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys know what's in the wheelhouse for this channel, absolutely.
We got secrets.
I have to figure out what to look at with Stephen Platt because we did a Stephen Platt stream and looked at like
everything.
Almost everything. We had Moon Knight, we had Prophet, we had Soul Saga. I don't know if we looked at any of the Fighting American.
Actually, you know what?
No.
This
Oh,
is definitely
yeah.
something I want to get into at some point. That's a
Yeah,
great,
that
great
Hunter
for
call.
sure.
Killer is great. I
Yeah,
love
I've been-
Hunter
Dude,
Killer.
I love, yeah.
I keep
great-
forgetting that's something I want to look at. So that's definitely something we'll put on the schedule.
But
That was
that
great.
could-
That was a great book.
That could be in segments because we could do the Silvestri, we could do the Ebas, and we could do like the Roquefort.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd have to get all of those books.
What, of Hunter Killer?
I don't have all of the
it's a
run.
short. It's a pretty short series. What are you missing? I can pick them up at my job.
Everything that's not Silvestri.
Give me a list.
Five.
Give me a list of numbers.
I don't know because I stopped reading the book after Silvestri was not drawing it. So I don't know how long it went.
Cinco.
You know what? There's Wyatt Eastman brought up Seven to Eternity, and Seven to Eternity is
Never heard of it.
so it is a kind of Western style fantasy, but the artwork in it is absolutely amazing. It is one of the best books that I've read in the period of 2018 to 2022 when it ran. It was only 17 issues, and it was phenomenally written, and the artwork was absolutely gorgeous. I think you would definitely I think you may definitely like it.
Is
I
that the
forget
one with the Indian looking chick where she's like white and black? Or am I thinking of something else?
Let
It's
me
an
see
image
if I can pull up like a. Why am I looking on my phone? I'm going to screen share what it looks like. Hold on.
What?
It sounds pretentious.
The book?
Yeah.
It's not
She's
I'm
like,
at
worried.
all.
she's like,
I'm
you're
worried.
gonna read it and you're gonna like it. No, we're not.
No, I didn't say you were going to
Have you-
like it. I
have
said
you
I
watched the
enjoyed
channel?
it.
90s
I said-
Vampirella. That's interesting. I have to see what the artists
Yeah.
were on some of the 90s Vampirella.
Buzz.
Lady Death is something.
You know
with
what?
John
We
Hughes.
Oh
We
yeah.
I'd like
could
to check that. I don't
probably-
have any of the John Hughes stuff though. I gotta find it.
Mine's in storage, unfortunately.
You know what though? If we did Vampirella and Buzz did some of the artwork, I could probably reach out to someone that knows Buzz, and Buzz knows me from cons. He hopped on
Explain who Buzz
stream
is.
since I came on. Buzz,
Awesome dude.
Just
awesome
Buzz, he's
illustrator.
he's the fucking shit. He is
Good
the
guy.
shit. He is like a great human being. He's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious. He tells it like it
Yeah.
is. He gets stories
his
and
name?
stories for day. I just know him as Buzz.
Adrian?
Oh,
All right.
yeah, John Hughes and Evil Ernie. That'd be cool
Yup.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, Evil Ernie's great too.
Love you.
I've got a couple of those books, but not like some of the books are gotta be. I gotta actually be able to try to find them too, and that's the thing. Like some of the more obscure stuff, I would just say.
Yeah.
I have to make sure I can actually find stuff to fill it in because I might have like an issue here or there.
Dude, Chaos Comics was the shit back
Chaos
then.
Comics was awesome. Purgatory.
Awesome.
Remember when that came out?
Purgatory, yeah.
Did you get my scratch?
Oh, is this by
This is
what's his
Seven to
name?
Eternity.
Yeah, by
Rick Remender wrote it.
yeah, the artist though.
Yeah, what we care about is the art. Kayla.
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, this is a good looking book.
I forget who
Opena?
did the art for this, but this is a really good looking
Opena.
book.
Opena?
Oh, Jerome Apena. Apena.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody swears by this. Like I
It,
tried
it
reading
is.
it, but
It's a phenomenal. Joe, I'm telling you, I'll send you a copy.
Okay.
It's.
There's a super chat, motherfucker.
I have good
Yeah,
taste.
send me a copy or send me something because it's definitely not something I would buy.
But it's
Um,
something in recent times that I think is decent. It's just something decent from recent times.
oh
Just
hey, I can
hasn't come
like
up.
super chats. Look at that. I can like and heart super chats
ooh,
in
What?
chat in YouTube. That's new.
mm.
Cool. That's cool. Wyatt Eastman for $10. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Says Sean thinks I would recommend a pretentious book. Really? I'm reading Seven to Eternity right
No,
right
I
now.
thought it was that book from 2013 that everybody was all about from Image, where they're kind of like a cowboy story where there's I don't know if she's an Indian chick, but she's like white and black.
That's
Like
definitely not.
newer age image.
Yeah, it's not
We
I
got
don't know if that's like
Star
Manifest
Jam in the
Destiny
house.
or something.
Who did the colors for this
Hideous.
book? It was a company called Liquid Colors
yeah.
back in the mid to late 90s. They did a lot of the image books back then. They were all over the place, really. But the stuff I remember, a lot of the image books, Cliffhanger, Top Cow.
Marvel, Christian Leitner, and Aaron something else. I forgot his last name.
Yeah, Wiley J. Draws in the house.
Yo,
Yeah, brother, good to see you.
Mm.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
East
I don't wanna
of
look at
West.
East of
Yeah, I don't
West. Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. I don't look at that. But if you
I
like it,
couldn't get into East of West. That sold pretty well too. I just couldn't get into it.
we looked at that.
Metal Pig, yeah. If you were new to the channel, which I hope you are, and appreciate you being here, go back in the archives. We looked at what 4 or 5 issues of Kazar.
Last
Czar.
summer, spring. Yeah,
Yeah.
recently we
It
just
was
did
fun. Go check it out. We had a blast doing that show. Fantastic art.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I want a
Yeah,
comic.
I don't know what
Helpful
Telos
Stalker. Ooh,
is.
me too.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yeah, a lot of
East
people.
of West is great. Nick
Dragota.
Dragota art.
Pagoda.
Dragota art was
Mhm.
fine.
All right.
We'll see.
Couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into East and West at all.
If you're new to the channel, I have a specific taste in art. A lot of it falls in like tits. Yeah, like this. You know, a lot of it falls into kind of more the 90s art, which is not that we just primarily look at 90s stuff, because we look at other stuff here too. But a lot of the art that we look at, a lot of the comic books that we look on this channel are stuff that inspired us as creators or artists to get into the industry. So I got to make sure if I'm going to show you guys something or go over something, it's actually something that I like. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of sit here and probably not have a very good show. So
we're gauging.
That's why some of the stuff I'll check out, but it's got to be inspirational. I got to sit here and be excited. I got to get excited for you guys. It's not going to be fun if I just sit here and be like,
What it looks like though is for the most
whatever.
part, most people are on the same page that come here. So Hunter Killer, that's up your alley.
Yeah, Mel Pig knows.
100%.
Why it says if you like Roquefort, you will like Opena.
Opena. Yeah, that I'm 7 to Eternity. It's probably
yes, we can.
Probably one of my favorite books in most recent years, to be honest.
All day, every day.
Yeah, I almost said Kayla. Jamie said, "Can we talk about the squish of her titties, though, in that outfit? We can
As long as you want.
Yeah, we can make the whole entire show about
I'm
it.
free for 20 minutes.
Nice. I don't know how to pronounce your name. That's why I haven't said it. I don't want to butcher it. Is anybody
Ballesteros. Yeah,
See, I would mess it up.
I don't know if it's Roque or Ballesteros.
All right. We said, Joe, I just got my copy of the Darkness Raw Edition. Thanks to you guys. Hell yes, that's what we love to hear.
Mine should be here next couple days. Yeah. I got mine for $11. Some of you suckers paid like in the 50s, I think.
Damn, Jay, yeah. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope seeing it in person really kind of brought out, because it's a great book on the show, but in person it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely
Rocky.
Rocky Ballesteros.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, okay. We'll remember that. All right. Do some housekeeping real quick, and then we're going to jump off here. Just a reminder, guys, this Thursday around 8:00. Well,
8?
depends on when people get home.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to go too late because I got to work in the morning, but I want to do a little bit. Yeah, do a little bit later of a stream. So it depends on when people are free.
9?
But sometime at 8, I'll let you all know.
Day.
Well, that's true. My 42nd birthday, February 15th, is coming up. Join us here. We're gonna hang out, have some laughs, do a little bit of drinking. I'm gonna wear a fun hat, a cool hat that Kayla got me for my birthday.
Or a sock.
Putting that on me. And a sock, yeah.
I didn't get you a sock.
Oh, we know. You don't have to hide it. It's all good.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's all good.
Oh my god.
He'll show it off.
Here, refresh this.
Yes, I'm gonna refresh this. We got Type 1 by Sean Ahrendt. We're
an action adventure tale with real life implication that faces off against terrorists from the past. If you like what we talk about here, not and stuff, this book is up your alley. Written and drawn by me, colors by Legendary Colors, Dan Camp, edited by Mark Pohl, and lettered by Eric Weathers. A plethora of awesome variant covers by my talented friends Bill McNulty, Chris Graves, Joe,
me.
Yeah, I did say you.
Yeah, well, I was just reiterating.
Oh, right.
Talents.
And then we'll do a photo cover. Updated the page, the bottom.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys are new, there will actually be an actual cover that I'm drawing, and Sean's gonna ink because the first time we collaborate together, so that's gonna be pretty fun. So my cover is actually going to be a legitimate cover, but there will be a gag cover with my face on it. If you want to buy a cover of me on it, like
I know someone's mother wants a cover of your face.
I'm down. I'll sign it. Yeah, I'm down for it. Let's go.
Updated pages, some great colors from Dan. Dan turned in the first 15 pages, which is the preview book. So the book is 1/3 done, just about.
Nice.
Color wise, halfway done on my end, drawing it, getting back into things. Just really excited. Thank you everybody for believing in this project. And it's gonna be a fun romp. And this Friday, I fly out to Chicago for JDRF One Nation. Anyway, I'll be a guest speaker. A guest speaker. I'm going to be talking to the kids about like how I found inspiration from when I was sick and then wanted to draw, create a character essentially based on myself for selfish needs. And then I'm going to teach them how to draw some comic book stuff. I'm going to do the basics. I'm going to show them how to draw the head of Streez. It'll be very easy because he doesn't have a mouth. And I'll have a half-hour time frame to do that. So it's going to be a great time, and can't wait to go to Chicago.
Kid that puts a mouth on it.
He's failing. Yeah.
As a young artist, trying to learn how to draw mask characters are the best. I mean, the first character I ever learned how to draw mask-wise was Spider-Man. Couldn't figure out the webs.
That's still
so I just drew the black costume.
Dude, Spider-Man is tough. Trying to figure out how to get his webs to be
it's still
a three-dimensional image on a two-dimensional plane is fucking tough.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yes. And more importantly, we're so close to 7,000. We're $77 away. So if you need to go in your kid's college fund because they ain't going to college, you're just going to watch YouTube videos and be a plumber, which is a good profession they should get into. So save that college money and back Type 1. Don't be a bum.
Yeah, back the book. There's also a donate a book to a kid with juvenile diabetes tier that you can do right here.
And we are working on this to Rick is getting someone to do a piece of art that will be exclusive for that tier. It'll be a metal trading card. And what we're going to do is try to figure out the logistics of making it. The person backs it. Kids get two books. Two books just for the price. They'll get a metal trading card. The person
so the backer gets the metal trading card?
The person, I think that's what we're working on for the kid and for the backer. We gotta work on details, but we're gonna work on this so more can get more. But
there you go. Cool. So for $25, you can actually send two books.
I just gotta reword it. Yeah.
Okay, so to a kid, and then you get possibly a metal trading card for your $25 donation. That's cool. Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah. So we're really working on this, and a lot of fun. Thank you everybody for believing in this project, and can't wait to get back to drawing more. But can I just share something? Like this looks so cool. Like
you can share away.
Share my screen.
Let me bring this down. Oh yeah.
So this is page 15. It's kind of like after Streez goes through his ordeal of what the situation is of the preview book. But man, like this takes like a lot of these pages were redrawn in the hospitals or in like doctor's appointments with my mother, and like just getting this all done, like these pages and seeing, I know where I was with everything, and it's just like I wish she was here to see this shit because she would have just been like, "Wah." But this stuff looks awesome. Dan really killed it. Like I told him what I kind of wanted, and he just took it to a different level. I was just like, God bless.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's gonna be a cool ad. I'll work on something.
Sheldon Martin for $5. Thank you, brother. Says college. No one needs a master's in art history. Nope. Back more Type 1. Don't be a bum. Let's go. Hell yeah. I love it. You are my favorite. I haven't done any Dr. Fishies for the super chat, so this is for all you guys.
Dr. Fishy! No!
You see, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it looks awesome, man.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, Back Reaper Destroyer, we are so close to hitting that 70K. Look at that, 69,605. By the way, everybody, if you didn't catch the beginning of the show, all of the line work for the supplemental and for the main book is done, ready to roll. All the colors for the main book and the supplemental are done as well. Dave and I are just kind of going through tweaking things that need to be tweaked so before we put that final, pin on that part of it. And we are working on finalizing the script, going to get that to edits, and then hopefully send that out to Eric Weathers as soon as possible. But overall, we are getting this thing so damn close to being able to send it to the printer. I'm extremely excited. If you guys like the books that we look at here, like the art, like the feel, you're going to love this. Got a 90s feel, right? Dark superhero, anti-hero. Kind of have Spawn Darkness vibes, but if you buy this thing, it's going to be Spawn in Darkness. You're going to be sorely saddened because it's got a very unique story, which we'll get into more after the first issue jumps out. But it is about a guy who is imprisoned in a supernatural suit of armor inhabited by the ancient spirit of death who is trying to possess his soul. The story is so much more than that, though, when we get into it. I can't wait for you guys to actually read it. We do have, besides the original book or the issue 1 that we have on here, because this is an ongoing series that we will be doing. Issue 2, hopefully we'll be crowdfunding somewhere springish, early summer. But I do have a supplemental book with a story I wrote with art by Oliver Isabedra, expanding the story of one of our characters, Apophis. Fantastic art. It was fun to work with him. We're going to be working with him again down the line, so keep an eye out for that, as well as a story written by Kayla, our very own Kayla over here, with art by Fabio Samo about one of my characters named Vanessa. And you got to check it out because this story is going to be fantastic. So the supplemental has 2 10-page backup stories. It also has the reprinting of the original 2007 Reaper Destroyer in it and a couple extras as well. So check this out. Links are down below if you guys get a chance. That's all the shilling we really try to do on the show. Don't like to bore you guys too much, but check it out. We all have books. Until then, man, Thursday, join us. Thursday night at some point. We'll let you know. Birthday party. Everybody's wearing the birthday suits in the chat. I want to see it. Everybody wears the birthday suit in the chat. That's the those are the rules. Those are the rules. Anything you guys want to say before we get out of here?
God bless us, everyone.
Everyone. Oh, I do have to say, did anybody notice these beautiful, beautiful flowers right next to our Miss Kayla here?
No, I
You want
just
to tell us
noticed
a little bit about these?
Kayla.
Well, there you go.
I buy myself fresh flowers every 2 weeks, and blue roses are my favorite. So, yeah.
That's what's up.
But these are the best ones I've ever got. They're so vibrant. They're the most vibrant, gorgeous. Like,
Are those naturally blue or are they dyed?
well,
No,
if they were naturally blue, they'd be thousands of dollars. They're
I'm
more
not
than
in
likely
the fucking
dyed.
flowers. How would I know?
He's like, I'm not a flower guy.
Yeah.
They dye the white roses blue.
Oh,
But
it's
that's
very
okay, they're
beautiful.
gorgeous.
We're
And
painting
they
the roses red. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
blue in my case.
Yeah, that's good. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Ended the poll in the chat. 51% said yes to reading Battle Chasers. 48% said no. So that is awesome. Appreciate you guys participating in that. And yeah, that's it, guys. We will see you on Thursday for some parties. Do a little drinking, make a little love. We're gonna get down tonight.
What happened to my hair?
That kind of stuff. You know what I forgot to do?
That's
gotta do
what
this
I say
before we get out
every
of
fucking day.
What happened to my hair?
here. Dude, I've been saying that very lately. I forgot to do this.
What'd you do?
Hey, at least you're both envious of one thing I have.
Taco Tuesday.
We completely forgot it was Taco Tuesday.
Hashtag Annie's Taco.
Do a little dance.
No, don't. I prefer.
I want to see some tacos in the chat. I already see one from John. There we go for carbon dioxide. Let's go, guys. Tacos in the chat. We almost forgot about Taco Tuesday. How could we do that?
Because the X-Men theme is so good.
Not as good as Taco Tuesday.
All right, Jack, come on. Get into it.
I can't go
We'll see
so
everybody
loud.
dancing.
I want the paraplegic to stand up.
Oh. Drop the tacos, do a little dance. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Sean just said all the paraplegics. stand up. Honestly, I want you to
There
throw
we
that
go. Look at all those
X-Men
tacos.
thing back on, because the dance that Sean did at the beginning was the best. Like, that was the best. Someone needs to clip that dance that he was doing to the X-Men.
Flip it.
That
Let's
was
go.
great.
Oh,
Someone
the
clip
X-Men
that.
dance.
Yeah,
Wow.
he had a whole X-Men dance lined up.
That's what's up. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here for Taco Tuesdays. If you understand that, you understand that. We will see you on Thursday. We're going to get out of here. I appreciate everybody. I love you all. Be good to each other. Take care of one another. And as always, picture me naked. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.
He should do his duty, and to impress him, takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, to destroy worlds."
Going down, how about a little reaction, man? You can barely stand this flash slow attack, man. That was practically suicide. Next in line. Get ready to settle the score, and get ready to face the floor, 'cause it's time to remember it. This is war, and it's on tonight, so get up and fight, get up and fight. You had all your life to run and hide, and now stop up, let's do this. About ready to break, yeah, we're all about ready to break.